Hello and welcome back to not Ninja Gaiden Black, but Ninja Gaiden Sigma, specifically Ninja Gaiden Sigma Plus. We're gonna go especially nostalgic for me here. This is the updated re-release of Ninja Gaiden Sigma in the HD Remaster Collection that was released earlier this year. Plus has some distinctions from the original Sigma, but is otherwise a fairly faithful recreation of it. And it's pretty comparable as far as differences between Sigma and Black go. There are some things that are specific to Ninja Gaiden Sigma Plus that are different from Vanilla Sigma. This is getting really confusing. We got Vanilla Ninja Gaiden 2004, Ninja Gaiden Black, Ninja Gaiden Sigma, which is now the vanilla version of that, and Ninja Gaiden Sigma Plus, but I will go over those as they become relevant. We'll actually have one of them coming up right here. So we are going to be going through Ninja Gaiden Sigma Plus in Master Ninja mode, like in Ninja Gaiden Black, so hey, you get 2 LPs for the price of 1. Lucky you. Now, Ninja Gaiden Sigma is generally a lot easier, well, not a lot easier, but more convenient and less frustrating than Black. So, as the game goes on, I'll probably have a lot less trouble, and this will be a lot less of a hassle, but the first chapter plays it pretty close to how Ninja Gaiden Black did it, but there are some things that make it a little more convenient. There are also some things that make it a little more annoying. We'll go over those. Now, of course, we've got costumes to pick. There was a costume selection screen in Ninja Gaiden Black also, but I skipped over that and got right into the intro video. That's actually one difference right there that I can bring up between Vanilla Sigma and Vanilla Sigma. It did not have the intro at all. It was re-added in this version of the game, and it plays on startup. Now, we've got 4 costumes here. The bottom one, the Grip of Murder, is Ryu as he appeared in Ninja Gaiden 3. The 2 of these are available in Sigma. They were the only costumes available in Sigma. They are 2 of 5 costumes available in Black. Well, okay, these top 3 are all available in Ninja Gaiden Black. Of course, the battle suit is just what we start with. In Ninja Gaiden Black, you get this costume from Very Hard Mode by beating that. In Ninja Gaiden Sigma, this is actually the first costume unlocked just by beating the game normally. You get the Doppelganger costume from beating Hard or higher in Ninja Gaiden Sigma. It's the other way around. In Black, you'd get this costume from beating Hard. Or, no, this is the costume you get from beating normal, and then you get a completely different costume that is not available in this game from beating Hard mode. And then, of course, Grip of Murder was added. You may notice one difference between these costumes and the costumes that appeared in both Sigma and Black. These costumes actually have statistical bonuses. Legendary Ninja doesn't, but as you can see, we get more health from wearing the Doppelganger costume, but decreased defense. Probably not worth it. The Grip of Murder just flatly increases your attack and defense. We'll just be going for the basic battle suit for this playthrough. Now, new to Sigma Plus, Rachel gets costumes to pick. She did not have any in Ninja Gaiden Sigma, and these do have statistical bonuses. Formal attire, as you can see, Rachel is ready for business. This increases her health gauge, but decreases her defense. Probably a poor trade. And then, of course, there's the biker outfit, which is about as risque as her regular outfit. It increases her attack and decreases her health gauge. Now, if I was being as practical as possible, I would pick the biker costume, but I think it's way too funny to have Rachel running around in a business suit, so we're going with formal attire. Like I said, these costumes were not in Sigma. Now, something that is true of both Sigma and Sigma Plus, and it's really dumb and I dislike it, you cannot change your costumes after you pick them. You're stuck with them for the rest of the run. So if you decide formal attire provided undesirable bonuses, well, tough cookies. In Ninja Gaiden Black, you could change your costumes freely on the load screen, which I don't know why they took that out. It's very dumb. But that's enough rambling around. Since the intro video is already played, we just jump straight into the chapter select screen. I know I've been yammering on about a lot of the minor changes so far. This is actually going to be a pretty truncated playthrough compared to Ninja Gaiden Black. I'm just going to go over the major noticeable changes, which fortunately there's going to be some coming up right now, but anything that's more or less the same, I'm just going to cut past that. But like always, there is a beginning cutscene where Ryu slaughters this harmless brown ninja. But as you can see, the area we start in is already visually pretty different. It's more of a mountain plateau forest area rather than a waterfall. It's got the much more distinct red and yellow colors of autumn. This game got quite the HD glow up. And one other thing to be mindful of is we get attacked right away in this mode. Alright, so that guy is right there. We're going to bring in the karma meter. Here comes this guy. We're going to take him up, and then we're just going to charge up an ultimate technique. As you can see, it's still red ninjas, but they've had their looks change pretty considerably. Yeah, I didn't do that. One thing to note about the time limits in Sigma compared to Black, they are much tighter against all fights. There's also an extra treasure chest here, as you can see, but if I remember correctly, the brown ninja still has his elixir of spiritual life. Yes. Now, things that we need to get into, aside from that extra fight, we do not start with anything but the Dragon Sword in Sigma. They took out getting the Nunchuck and the Lunar, and they're in their standard locations in the higher difficulties. Well, actually, on hard mode and very hard mode, for some weird reason, the Nunchucks aren't in the game at all. They're brought back in Master Mode, though. As you can see, we got all our basic stuff. One other thing that we have, this is a new addition to Ninja Gaiden Sigma Plus, our enhancements. These are additional accessories that you can wear that you unlock as playing the game, and you actually start with them, and they provide various statistical bonuses. As you can see, this decreases attack, increases defense. This does the reverse. And then we've got these gauntlets that affect how essence work. We're going to just throw on the Dragon Gauntlet to keep this simple for myself. This boosts the power of blue essence. Now, obviously, without the Lunar, my strategy for certain rooms is going to be considerably different, but I'll get to those when I get to those. I'll meet you at the next difference. Alright, here we are at the next major difference. So, I mentioned in the previous video, but the Ayane scrolls are not voiced anymore. I guess they didn't feel like paying the additional royalties to Janice Quay, and it brings it right back to where it was in Ninja Gaiden 2004. Now this fight plays out a little differently. Also, for some reason, I couldn't kill the bird. The hit detection on the shurikens doesn't seem to connect with it properly. Now this fight is a little bit different from how it plays out in Ninja Gaiden Black. There are more ninjas who come out in these in this crevice here. Yeah, as you can see. Now, as you can see, I took a little bit of damage here, so I want to hopefully get some health, and thankfully I've got that, what is it, the Dragon Gauntlet there, so I can get a little bit of extra health from these guys. Ooh. Yeah, as you can see, some of these fights go on for a bit longer, which gives you more chances to eat some damage. Pretty annoying. Alright, let's just take that guy out. Hopefully I can get some more health off of these guys. And that's the fight there. Alright, I'll meet you at the next difference. Alright, so we actually get another Ayane scroll here. As you can see, this one tells us about blocking. Not exactly helpful advice since I've already been doing that, but thanks Ayane, thanks. As I suppose this is as good a time as any, one of the major differences with Ninja Gaiden Sigma is that you can use your items in real time. Just press on the directional buttons and it'll bring up this ring wheel where you can use your items. Additionally, they did some button remapping for Ninja Gaiden Sigma Plus. Originally, for the karma counter, it was located on, let's see, I think it was the black button. It was either the black button or white button on a standard Xbox controller, left bumper on a 360 controller. In Ninja Gaiden Sigma Vanilla, it was on the select button. For this game, they picked a terrible spot for it. They put it on the left analog stick. So when I'm fighting in this game, you're pretty frequently going to see the karma counter fly in and out of view as I'm accidentally pressing L3. Pretty dumb. Meet you at the next part. Alright, here we go. A room where I really have to be careful. This is, of course, the difficult room that I was stuck on from Ninja Gaiden Black, and of course, I don't have the Lunar to play around with this time, so I have to be very careful with what I do. Gonna have to do a bunch of launcher combos there. By the way, I did look up the name of the standing version of that. It's called Azure Dragon. Also, why was that not a fully charged UT? That was weird. Whatever the case. Looks like wall attacks actually do a little bit more damage in this version of the game, which I am appreciative of. Ooh, okay, now, okay, let's just back off and do the wall attack. As you can see, there are no black spider ninjas in this version of the fight, just red ones. Since they have the same moveset, this does not really help much. Also, as you can see, the kill count is at 7, which means there are more guys to fight in this version of the fight, making an already difficult fight even more difficult. Ooh, jeez. Yeah, I definitely want that health. Ooh, jeez. Must be 12. Alright, let's just do that wall attack real quick. Take that guy out. That didn't work. I wanted to get a UT on this guy to get more yellow essence. That hasn't been working out. Alright, let's leave that guy there. Let's go into this next room. As you can see, there are some additional potions over there. Oop, that didn't work out. There's a black spider ninja. Ooh, jeez. Okay, gotta be careful here. I don't want to die again. Now, one thing to note about the black spider there is that that final attack does not count as a guard crush in that this version of the game. Alright, let's get those extra potions, and this is more or less the same going forward, so I'll meet you at the next major difference. Alright, actually, there is differences closer than I expected. First off, there's an extra chest in here. Well, okay, this is not an extra chest, this was here before, but this one teaches us Flying Swallow. Flying Swallow in Ninja Gaiden Black and Ninja Gaiden Vanilla was actually a move you got upon upgrading the Dragon Sword, but in this game it's now a technique scroll. And as you can see, you just jump in the air and press triangle while moving towards an enemy. Ryu will do the Flying Swallow. In this chest, we get a Great Spirit Elixir. Very handy. It's the one that was there in the previous game. It just was moved. But now this fight, as you can see, that guy pulls a little trick on you if you played the original game a bunch. He jumps out of the wall scroll there. Oop. Alright, so, yeah, this is just basically a standard fight here, so I'm just going to cut ahead and meet you at the next major difference. Alright, after numerous delays, I made it to the underground storehouse. As you can see, we do not get attacked by anything here, just bats to deal with. I was actually trying to use the save point, but I kind of just fell in here. I've been recording this for about an hour, not as practiced on the Sigma version of this stage as I was Ninja Gaiden Black, so taking me a bit of time here, but that's okay, that's okay. This gives us a bit of downtime to go over the minor things. This is something that's unique to Sigma Plus. In Sigma 1, or Sigma Vanilla, this was the same as it was in Black. The interact button has been changed. It is now the projectile button, which in this case is the circle button. Also, we do not get a potion from that chest in this version. It's also booby-trapped. But yeah, we do not get a potion from that one, and the interact button has been changed to projectile button. I am not a huge fan of this change. Some of the projectiles you get have a limited quantity, and if you are not lined up with the chest, sometimes you can just throw them out and waste them, which I really dislike. I kind of wish they kept it the action button. I think they changed it so you don't accidentally go through doors while fighting, but that was such a rare issue, I don't agree with it. But that's a minor nitpick, and also it's kind of a muscle memory thing. Let's go over the menu. As you can see, the menu has been changed in its orientation. It is now vertically aligned. We've got all our subheadings here. Of course, the enhancements has been added to the accessories thing. Armlets were originally under the equipment subheader, but now equipment consolidates Ninpo into that, but we don't have any Ninpo yet. Otherwise, as you can see, the UI is now more blue. In Sigma Vanilla, it was still red like it is in Black, but I guess they decided to change it up for flavor in this version of the game. Alright, that's all I really had to say about the minor changes. We will continue on to the new stuff. Probably Mirai, really, but that's in a bit, so I'll see you there. Alright, here we are getting the Key of Courage, because there's a minor change here. You get attacked! Yeah, just another fight to keep you on your toes, grabbing something that didn't have one originally in Black. But yeah, it's otherwise basically identical as the first time we went through this hall. Nothing really special to say about it. Alright, here we are, now ready to fight Mirai at more or less the same exact situation I ended up in Ninja Gaiden Black, funnily enough. So far I'd rate this chapter kind of interesting compared to the black version. Definitely only having the dragon sword makes certain encounters a lot tougher. On the other hand, you do have slightly more healing supplies, and you can use them more quickly. I just want to go over the looks of the rooms around here. As you can see, the colors in here, a bit more dark. See, you've got the cast from the candlelight. It's the graphics in this version of the game are a lot brighter. The colors are a lot more saturated, as you can see. They definitely did their best to try and give this game an HD glow-up. Sometimes it works out, other times, I'll be honest, this version of the game can be a little hard to look at after a while. Some levels are very bright, but that's neither here nor there. Alright, so here we are in the Mirai fight. Hopefully this one doesn't go too badly. I don't recall him being quite as difficult as he was in Ninja Gaiden Black, but of course that may be my memory being faulty here. At the very least, I seem to be having easier time actually hitting his ninja. Yeah, I couldn't hit him with the ET there. So I guess while we're doing this repeat fight, also, take a look at that time limit. Yeah, the boss time limits in this version of the game, impossibly short. It's basically an exercise to see how many ultimate techniques you can hit in a single encounter. So, yeah, Sigma compared to Ninja Gaiden Black, a lot of people treat Ninja Gaiden Sigma like it's this vastly inferior version of the game, but I never really got that line of thinking. I think there are plenty of things that this version of the game does that make the game more convenient for people who might not be as accustomed to the genre to play. So I think it's worthy in its own right. Like, definitely if somebody wanted to get into this series, I would definitely recommend this version of the game. It's just more convenient to play. Okay, we got more ninjas inbound. Let's see if I can't weed these guys out. Yeah, I should just use the potion there. Playing a little too risky there. I saved them all for this fight, so... Ooh, jeez. As you can see, that move actually hits way harder than it did originally. Okay, we just need to get this guy out. Should be able to just stab him. Yes, Ryu is much more consistent about doing those grounded stabs in this version. Hey, actually got him. That brings the ninjas in. Ooh, okay. We gotta be really careful here. If I get hit by another spin cycle, of course I'm dead there. But yeah, now, a lot of the chapters in this game, some of them are pretty wildly different. Others play it pretty close to how it was in Ninja Gaiden Black, Ninja Gaiden 2004. So far, I think these early chapters, I probably will dedicate specific videos to them, but some of them, they're quite long, and they're almost identical to how they are in Black, so in those cases, I may actually consolidate multiple chapters into a single video. I already have plans of where I'm going to do that, because some chapters, like I said, a lot of the later ones are very similar to how they were in Black. Let's see if I can't get this guy with the wall attack. Yes! And, okay, Mirai. Nah, that was me being greedy. Nothing going there. Nice. And we got the last set of ninja here. Alright, if I get hit by a spin cycle, I should have enough HP to recover with the Great Elixir of Spiritual Life. You know what, let's just take... Oh, well, that was a whiff. Alright, stab this guy down. Alright, and this fight should be in the bag. Oof. Let's get that blue essence. Mirai is not thrilled with my confidence there. Alright. And just a little bit more. Come on, Mirai, you know you want to hit me. Yes! There we go, and that is Mirai. Alright, so that is Chapter 1 in Ninja Gaiden Sigma taken care of. Overall, some of the fights, particularly the one in the locked room as you enter the fortress, that one proved to be a lot tougher for me. I struggled a bit to get that one working consistently, just because the Dragon Sword's ultimate technique isn't quite as good, and its wall attack is doesn't have quite the massive range that the Lunar does. But yeah, that was Chapter 1 of Sigma. Some of the chapters are significantly different. This next chapter coming up, Chapter 2, actually has an extended sequence that is much different from how it is in Ninja Gaiden Black, which we'll be seeing next time. But we will be doing Chapter 2 in Ninja Gaiden Black first, and that will be it for this video. As always, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, goodbye.